Yo, 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 what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, man, and we talking boxing. One second, one second. Hope everybody doing great out there, man. Salute to my brother Drew Titan. Just came off a Drew Titan show. Great, great, great show, man, with Drew Titan, BLTB, my brother Act Richard 45, and Blue Blood Sports TV. Dome, what's going down, bro? Mr. Tiptoe, Mr. Tiptoe, what's going down, family? What it do, family? What's going down, man? Just came off a Drew Titan show, Miss Tiptoe. Great fucking show, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. Got a slight toothache. Got a slight toothache over there. Okay, okay, okay. How you been, Miss Tiptoe? No doubt, family. I'm clean, no doubt, Drew, man. I just gave you one of the biggest shots out, Drew, man. Great fucking show we just on, bro. Great show. I'm gonna piggyback off a few things we was talking about, especially the Paula Maldonado situation. In fact, let me make sure you blue in this thing, Drew. If I sure you is. Yes, indeedy. Nitty G was going down, family. I know I've been going hard on this, on this situation with our brothers and things like that, with all the riding things going on. So I'm gonna try to shift the attention to some boxing, because I know how I can get once I get the going. Give it a few more minutes before I start cooking. Like I said, I hope everybody doing all right out there, man. Staying safe, protecting yourself from this coronavirus and from these crooked ass polices. And if you was on front line out there, man, on these rides, you most definitely got my respect. Because we all know what's going on across the world right now. Hey man, hey Drew, BFTB got a damn, I got a little slight fucking toothache. This was 50 minutes ago. Somebody sent BFTB, Paul Stebbins, lame man, sent BFTB a message talking about you better show footage of you on the streets protesting, BFTB. This is where you stand for black people and show you're not a hype job and a fraud coward. No, and a fucking coward. I'm sorry. I'll be there protesting if this was happening in the UK. These motherfuckers, they just PFCB is crazy, bro. Oh man. Oh man, BFTV is crazy. Oh, I gotta call about that. Good Sports TV was going down, fam. Thank you for jumping in, bro. Hit that like button for me. Man, LL Cool J dropped a freestyle for George Floyd. Let's check out what LL had to say, y'all. Let's check it out. Let me make sure I got the right thing. Hold on. LL, y'all. Let's listen to LL.
All she sees is regret. Instead of letting blood live, they begging for bloodlet. Revenge is a dish on our necks. A garden of evil with no seeds of respect. In America's mirror, all she sees is regret. Instead of letting blood live, they begging for bloodlet. Revenge is a dish that's served on platelets. Transfusion of confusion, abusing our intellect. I can't be bought with a $1,200 check, even though $1,200 can make a meal stretch. Mama wasn't rich, but she earned my respect. She made a little bit of money for a lot of blood, tears, and sweat. Jumping up and down on police cars, I'm vexed. After Chauvin killed George Floyd, we got next. Molotov cocktails, anarchy on the set. The rich took the loot, so now we loot shit. Feeling like a caged tiger that's whipped to do tricks. That's why I started fires and yelled and threw bricks. They tried to run me over and arrest me and shit. Tase pepper spray and engage with the kid. They ran up in the state house with them AKs quick. But let a nigga try and do that white boy shit. Won't be no rubber bullets ricocheting off ribs. But the white supremacists go in the cops' faces spit. Try to barbecue, Becky calling cops on the kid. Hoping and praying it'd be some Emmett Till shit. Sandra wasn't bland, they hated Mike cause he brown. Trayvon should have had an Aston Martin riding around. Amadou Diallo, it's way too many to follow. Flato, how much of my pride I gotta swallow? God only knows how deep this plan goes. I was dealing with this shit as a teen in Kangos. Harassed by cops, word to my ancestors' souls. And watching that man die slow left a hole. He cried for his mama as the murder unfolded. If it wasn't for them phones, Chauvin would be at home. Feeling justified because of George skin tone. I'm telling it to those with melanin, you're not alone. The new Malcolm, Martin, and Marcus's are now grown. America's a graveyard full of black men's bones. And I ain't got to tell you that Breonna Taylor got slayed in her own home. Had they lived, Sean could have rocked bells. Eric could have garnered attention. Beyond the t-shirts and obituary mentions. Oscar could have been counting grants. Tamir could have went to Rice. They owed them cops nothing, but all of them paid the price. So yeah, you right. We should protect our Second Amendment rights. Because in a second, a dirty cop could kick the door in at night. A 242 finna light. So if you enjoyed this video and
salute the Bossinigo, man, for that, man. The ICLL went crazy, man. He went crazy on that freestyle, man. He went crazy, man. That's why I say this shit is touching the world, man. Touching the world. We gotta do more than do freestyles and you know, put a Black Power sign up on the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do more than that. Oh, it's crazy though, bro. How these people can fucking take a life. How they can just take a life. You know, and I know, like I say, the looting and shit, the burning down the buildings, all that shit, motherfuckers crying about that more than they crying about this man losing his life. But that man mother, you know, that was already deceased. That put something in that man for that man to live and stand for something. You know what I mean? What that man lived for, bro, is non-violence, telling people to put the guns down, uplifting people. And like when every time you see George Floyd put out a video, it was uplifting. Uplifting, bro. Uplifting. My brother Renee Barshung in the building. Man, love you too, my brother. LL went crazy on that thing, didn't he? So you could hear this came from the bottom of it. Exactly. Hey, Renee, man, that what you sent me, I listened to Big Dose, but then I listened to what you sent me, bro, put me to sleep, man. I thank you for that too, bro. I needed that little smooth, calm, and that's the type of melodies that I like, bro. My brother Lawrence Wham in the building. Lawrence, let me know if you want to link, bro. Get on the cook with me a little bit. Man, that thank you for that, bro. Thank you for that. That little smooth melody, man, help put me to sleep, bro. My brother Nelson in the building was going down. My brother John Kramer in the building was going down, families. What's going down? Daniel Nixon was going down, family. Damn, I got a slight toothache now, man. This shit just came out of nowhere. God damn. But yeah, how they can just take a brother life like that when that man stood for something. You know what I mean? And I was going to say, by his mother being deceased, you can tell she still left something that was installed into that man, bro. That was a real man, bro. A real black man. A real black man. Like Steven Jackson said, you know, my brother King Palmer in the building, man. Man, King Palmer, you know we love you, my brother. We love you, man. Like I said, if you ever need our shoulder to lean on, bro, you got us, man. You got us, you know. You got us, bro. Hope everything like going okay with you, going through these hard times that I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Like I say, losing a parent is never easy. Never, bro. Like I lost my father in 2015 and it's still lingering on me, bro. You know what I mean? I still have my nights, you know. But man, we here with you, brother. We here with you. No doubt, family. We family, man. And I want to give a shout out to everybody else who lost a loved one through this situation, man, because it ain't easy. You know, it ain't easy. Like I was gonna say, man, we can tell that man mother installed something to him to make that man a real man, bro. And all he wanted was better for his people. You know, that's all he wanted. He wanted the best for his people, bro. You know, and for them to take that man's life like that, for them to take his life like that, bro, is nothing nobody can tell me about a fucking building, about some fucking clothes, jewelry, accessories, whatever the fuck got looted. You know, there's nothing you can tell me about that weak ass shit that's gonna, you know, change my mind on how I feel about these dirty motherfuckers taking these, you know what I'm saying, killing us off like we nothing. But more than that, having no remorse behind the shit. Having no remorse behind the shit. To my brother King Palmer, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother, especially during these times. Thank you so much, champ. For the donation, family. Thank you so much. They got no remorse behind it, bro. There's no remorse. You know? And like I say, it's other police officers out here they trying and we feel for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We feel for y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all still wearing that badge. You know, y'all still wearing that badge. And it's hard. It's hard to sit up and really believe that if something go down to another brother or another sister in that time of need, that y'all are going to be there to help save them. You know what I'm saying? Because when we see these type of things happen and we're looking at certain cops, they say, oh, they was wrong for this, they was wrong for that. But it's certain cops that sit back and they say they good, but they still watch the shit happen. You know what I'm saying? They still watch it happen. And that in itself is even worse than a motherfucker that's committing a crime. You know what I mean? Because like we say, in a split second, and I'm going to get the boxing, man. That's why I say once I get started on this, man. But in that split second, if one of them cops would have just had the balls to just push his ass off of him, or just say, come on, man, that's enough. Enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? If one of them cops would have just had the balls to do that, bro, they would have saved that man's life. But we knew their agenda already from them whooping the man inside the car, you know what I mean? Then choking him out, killing him in broad daylight and murdering that man in cold blood. You know, it looked like that was their agenda to kill somebody that day. You know what I mean? And for him to have fucking history with George Floyd, you know, that's even worse. That's even worse. You know? So when I see these cats, you know, they making videos and they not speaking out on the real cause. They want to come out and say, oh, this is not the solution. Oh, rioting and burning things down is not going to change anything. Y'all focusing on the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all focusing on the wrong shit. You know, let's focus on these motherfuckers who committing a crime that's been the reason behind all this shit. You know what I mean? That's why it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to see somebody talking about they come from the same place that you come from. My brother Bottom of Cali, what's going down, family? Make sure you wrenched up. For some to see somebody come from the same place that they say you come from, and to see them more worried about a fucking building and some fucking clothes and some accessories, you know what I'm saying? More than that man life, bro. More than that man life. That cop, a piece of shit, needs to have lethal ejection right after conviction. You know, Azteca, man, you right. You're right, bro. They gotta start making an example out of somebody. They gotta start making an example out of somebody, bro. You know what I mean? Now, if a law got to be put in place to say if you are found guilty as a police officer, if you are found guilty, you know, you supposed to be the epitome of protecting and serving your own people. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to wear that badge with honor because you do have fucking authorities over the people in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that. Just think about this, y'all. You can be an officer, 23 years of age, 23 years of age, and you can tell a 45-year-old motherfucker what to do. You know what I mean? You can tell a 45-year-old motherfucker what to do at 23 years of age. You know, they didn't live half of your life, but you can get out and tell a motherfucker to come here, turn around, let me frisk you, do this, stand there, do this, do that. You know, you got that authority. So to wear that badge, you're supposed to wear that badge with fucking honor, bro. You're supposed to protect and serve the people. Protect and serve the people. Not violate and murder in cold blood. Know what I mean? And that's something we gotta fix, man. That's something we gotta fix. Like we say, it's all like they go, it's all officers dirty and crooked. No. But all black motherfuckers ain't criminals and thugs. Especially the hard working ones. You know what I mean? Especially the hard working ones. The ones that can help make a change to help bring our youth up the right way. The ones that we want our youth to look up to. Y'all want to take them away. You know what I'm saying? The ones that tell you to put the guns down. The ones that's trying to make a change to make y'all job more safer. Y'all want to take them off the streets. You know? And that's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. Government don't want to change that because the politicians got to be held to that same standard. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. But I'll tell you this, I'm not about to cry over no motherfucking burning buildings. I'm not about to cry over no stores being looted. I'm not about to cry over shit that got insurance on it where they gonna be able to recoup and build their shit even stronger. You know what I'm saying? And get everything back that they lost times 10. I'm not about to cry over that bullshit. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, this is not the way. This is wrong. This is that. So was it wrong for them to put his motherfucking knee on that man's neck for 9 minutes and choke the life out of that man? You know what I'm saying? Choke the life out of that man. My brother, Mr. Tiptoe, said he killed a Latino man in 2018 where he shot 46 times and shot the young man 14 times. You see what I mean? Overkill. 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 Mr. Tiptoe, I was in a car that got shot up 32 times and I got shot 7, bro. Thank God I'm still here. Now, just think if they'd have put 7 more bullets into my young black ass. I was 15 years old. So just think if they'd have put 7 more bullets into my young black ass. I'd be a dead motherfucker. Know what I'm saying? I'd be a dead motherfucker. So that means he emptied his clip, had to reload, put another clip in, and empty another fucking clip. Crazy, bro. Crazy. 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 But I'm seeing motherfuckers over here want us to cry about a burning building and some goddamn stores being looted. No, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not saying it's right. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's right. But I'm not about to cry over that shit. If you ain't drop a tear for this man losing his fucking life, I'm not about to drop a tear over no motherfucking burning buildings and shit like that. People gotta be crazy, bro. People gotta be crazy, bro. I just got something from my brother, you know, Gregory Watt. We're gonna play that a little on down the show with Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon came out with a video as well. You know, but like I say, I do more than videos of putting up Black Power signs, especially the ones that got the money. Especially the ones that got the money. You know, some insured burning buildings at that. Exactly. Exactly, bro. That's why I say bottom of Cali, they finna get that back times 10, bro. They finna get that back times 10. And this is shit y'all crying about. This is shit y'all, oh, you know, black people shouldn't be doing this and they. And like I said on my brother Drew Titan show, bro. I said this on my brother Drew Titan show, and I'm gonna get to the boxing in a minute, families. Black people don't play with fire like that. Y'all understand what I'm saying? This just real shit. We don't fucking play with fire like that, bro. We know arsonists when we see arsonists. Motherfuckers that love to play with fire, love to burn shit down to the ground for real. You know what I'm saying? That's shit that white people do. You know what I mean? Like I say, we'll break some buildings out. We'll loot some shit. Don't get me wrong. We'll steal some shit quick. Free shit. We'll steal some shit and might even set a car on fire. But when we seen that motherfucking building get burnt to the ground in fucking Minnesota, the way that building was on fire, the way that building went up in flames like that, then that went by the hands of a black person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Unless you caught this motherfucker on camera in there pouring gasoline around this motherfucker, set it on fire, running out. You ain't gonna convince me a black motherfucker did that type of shit right there. You know what I mean? I know arsonists when I see arsonists. Like that man said, even the white cop came out and said this shit. Majority of white arsonists that's setting this shit on fire. They not dumb. They not dumb. I'm happy he came out and admitted that. Because blacks gonna get blamed for everything that happened. You know what I mean? They gonna overlook the white motherfuckers. And they gonna blame the blacks for everything that happened. And there's a lot of white motherfuckers that doing a lot of looting as well. But guess what? They gonna overlook that color and say, oh, black motherfuckers did this. Black motherfuckers did that. Black motherfuckers did this. Salute to my bro Greg Hacker, who was downtown Philly today. You know, he's from Philly. Philly got looted up. You know, he had a homeboy that got off the bike and tried to help a white man. Was by a store trying to help him. You know what he said? Get away from my store, man. You're like, damn, I'm trying to tell this man, get away from my store, man. You know, I'm like, look, he looking ready to blame a black motherfucker. Know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we already guilty, bro. We already guilty. They looking at us as being guilty before anything even happened. You know what I'm saying? We already guilty. And that's crazy. That's crazy. Brother Miss Tiptoe say, fuck them cop killers. Bless you, Money B, man. Thank you for that, child. Thank you for that. But man, more power to our brothers. More power to our sisters. More power to the ones who want to take a stand with us. You know what I'm saying? Who want to take a stand with us. But this is no disrespect. When I say this, I'm not looking for the approval of no other race but my own. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for your approval. I'm not looking for you to do nothing to say this, that, and the third. I'm sorry. You know? I still got respect for you. I still got love for you. But this is just a different type of matter to me, man. This is just a different type of matter to me. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that look like me that we got to get right. You know? And that's a strong statement. There's a lot of people that look like me, that's my skin color, that we got to slap the fuck up and get them right. You know? Because they acting like hoes right now. I'm saying a lot of shit that's out here that's like, it's mind-boggling to me, yo. It's really mind-boggling to me. You know what I mean? Well, I see motherfuckers that look like me out here crying over a fucking burning building and some fucking, man, listen. They got us brainwashed. They got us brainwashed good. They got us brainwashed and trained very fucking good, bro. I'm gonna say that. You know, I heard these Negroes out here talking about they wrong for burning down the building. I'm talking about really feeling that shit. Andrew Charles, one now found it. They wrong for burning down the building. They wrong for breaking and looting the stores. What is that going to change? We're not going to change anything by that. That's not right. And you focus on the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? You focus on the wrong shit, homie. Real. You know? But salute to, like I say, salute to my brother, salute to my sister, salute to the ones that's on front line that's riding for the cause. You know what I'm saying? Be safe out there. Be smart out there. Make it back home. Be safe out there. Be smart out there and make it back home. You know? Just know you got support behind you. But let's talk about this boxing, family. Shakur Stevenson stepping up, you know, June 9th. You know, I still feel like Miguel Mariaga could have been an opponent for him. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like Miguel Mariaga could have been an opponent. Because it's not like it's a fight that's over the hill, like one of them big time fights, you know. But I understand that Mariaga wanted to, you know, be like, nah, I ain't do this, I ain't do that, I'm not ready. I can understand due to, You know, the corona situation, everybody not staying in shape like they're supposed to. I mean, so we got our brother Shakur Stevenson stepping up. And I'm gonna call out the card. Shouts out to my brother Lawrence Williams for, shooting me the card. And it's 1 second, family. Okay, Shakur Stevenson versus Felix Caraballo. I can't pronounce his last name. Caraballo. You know, we got Mikael Myler going up against Helen Joseph. Jared Anderson versus Johnny Langston, which is the heavyweight Jared Anderson. I think Jared Anderson is under, if I'm not mistaken, he the kid that Jay Prince signed. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong with that one, but I know Jared Anderson, or he probably was top rank. But I thought that was the kid that was up on the, Jay Prince. We got Guino Vanello. I've never even heard of him before. We got Rosie Ramirez, the guy that beat Shakur Stevenson in the Olympics to win gold. The Cuban who lost his damn pro debut. I like to see him bounce back. I think he did bounce back after that loss, but I got to check and see. Calvin Metcalf going up against Quartavius Cash. Quartavius Cash used to be a Mayweather fighter, if I'm not mistaken. Are you asking me, Andrew Charles, or are you telling me? Because that's what I'm thinking he was Jay Prince. I might can be wrong, though. Might can be wrong. But Robeisy Ramirez, right? I like the kid. I like him. I think a lot of people think he's not going to have a great professional career, like he did with his Olympic career. And to be honest with you, a lot of people thought Shakur should have won the gold medal. I kind of feel like I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Like I said, if it was for a professional style, yes, Shakur probably would have won it because I thought he landed cleaner shots. But as an amateur style, he did let my guy outwork him in the last round. You know what I'm saying? Force the output. You know what I mean? I wasn't really pissed off at them giving him the gold, even though I still thought Shakur landed cleaner shots. But nonetheless, we see what happened in the professional career. Shakur is a champion right now. Robeisy still like a fucking a novice coming up in the boxing game. Well, a prospect. You can't say novice. That's the wrong word for me to use. Still like a prospect, especially after losing his pro debut in the 6th round fight, and we got Shakur in the 10th round fight. You know what I mean? But I'm just happy boxing is back, bro. I'm happy boxing is back. Oh, he is. Okay, yeah, I thought that was him, though. Okay, Andrew, right on with that. My brother Nate Bosch say, man, I can't wait to see Shakur. Shakur is going to unleash punishment in that ring. That's all facts, bro. That's all facts. But yeah, Big Jared Anderson, I think he a nice looking prospect himself. Let's see how he progressed, see how good he look in the ring. Like I say, you're under Jay Prince, you're under a good management team. So let's see how they move him. He do got skills. I like the kid. And he got good potential. Let's just say that he got good potential. You know what I mean? But in the heavyweight division, that things start looking good. Then as you start moving up in weight, things start looking a little shaky with certain fighters because, the competition get a little stronger and it's all about power. It's all about power. I know people say they talk a lot of shit about Deontay Wilder not being able to box this, that, and third. And true, you got to have some boxing skills, which Wilder do got some boxing skills. You know what I mean? But in the heavyweight division, you must have power. You understand? You must have power. So we're going to see how his career progress. See how Jay Prince now move him up the ladder the smart way. But I'm looking forward to seeing him. My girl, Michaela Myers. is climbing the charts. Dig what I mean? Climbing the charts. She in a 10-round fight, going up against Helen Joseph. You know, I'm looking for her to put on a show. You know what I mean? Like, she had all the potential in the world to be a world champion. You know, all the potential in the world to be a world champion. You know what I mean? She's been moved the right way. Like I say, certain one thing Byron know how to do is build a damn champion. Gotta give him credit with that. The man know how to build a world champion. Now after he builds you, it's a different story. Now him keeping you as world champion. You know what I'm saying? Because he know how to fucking fuck up a relationship with good boxers. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing you know how to do. Fuck up a good relationship with good boxers. Because of his ass being so fucking greedy, man. You know what I mean? So fucking greedy. And want everything for himself. You know, that's the shit that get on my nerves. They already make a lot of money, but they want every goddamn thing. Keep it in house. You know, keep it in house. Make sure all the money going into the top ranked fucking bank account. Move you how you want to move, and if you don't want to move how you want you to move, then you want to put you on the shelf. You know, it's a lot of things with these. Some these promoters can be janky sometimes. I just say that they can be janky sometimes when it comes to their fighters. You know, and a lot of people try to blame Errol Spence and on Terrence Crawford and things like that, but not looking at the real big picture. You know, when they box you and say, "Man, hold on, I said it already." Yeah, Prince looks promising. Got to stay focused for sure. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? So I feel like Michaela Myers will be a world champion. Now, I feel like she could be a world champion. You know, but she gonna have that woman. Well, Katie moved up to 135. Oh, Katie moved up to 135. No, Michaela Myers 12-05 knockouts. Everybody, just to put that out there. You know what I mean? And 17-4 is Helen Joseph with 10 knockouts, 4 losses. You know, so Nigeria, tough woman, bro. Tough woman. Tough woman. You know. So we're gonna see how Michaela get in there and handle this business. But I'm looking for her to look. I'm looking forward to her to look spectacular. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to, especially with the little layoff with the COVID-19 and shit like that. You know, Michaela Myers, she got a build body to where, you know, she gonna stay in shape. She gonna stay in shape. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to see how she, you know, perform in the ring June the 9th. Like I say, I am a fan of Michaela Myers. Talked to her once. You know, we'll try to get on the show. We'll see how that go. We'll see how that go. But I am a fan. I'm looking forward to how she performed that night. My brother Kansas City Mac, what's going down, family? You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to see how she performed that night. But to me, I think she should put on a spectacular show. A knockout, maybe not. Maybe not. You know, because Helen is tough. Helen ain't never been stopped before. And like I said, she's 17-4, 10 knockouts. So she gonna bring the pain. She gonna bring the pain and she gonna take some pain. But I'm seeing how Michaela maneuver around that ring, short puncher, accurate. You know what I'm saying? Know how to work her jab. You know, skillful. You know, she was an Olympian, just to let y'all know. She is an Olympian sister of Clarissa Shield. You know what I mean? And we're gonna see how she perform on that night. And I think she gonna do well. I mean, I think she gonna do well. She should be 13-0 when the night is done. You know, when the night is done, she should be 13-0. You know what I mean? And let's move on to my brother. You know what I mean? One of my top fighters, Shakur Stevenson, baby. You know, Shakur, wait a minute, the champion. Let me rephrase that. The champion, Shakur Stevenson. But this ain't even for his title, and that's crazy to me. But he went up against Felix Caballo, that's 13-1. With 2 draws. Puerto Rican kid. Why isn't this for his title? I was a little worried when I seen the 10 round of that. I'm like, 10 rounds of Shakur fucking champion. That's crazy to me because this should be a title defense, man. There should be a title defense on his record. And this is the type of shit that I'll be talking about right here. You know what I mean? This should be a title defense on his record. But it's going to be a 10-round fight. What the fuck is Bob Arum doing? You know what I mean? What is he doing? Robbing this kid out of history. That's what he's doing. Why isn't this a fucking title fight? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Shakur 13-0, 7 knockouts. Just won his world title, against Joey Gonzalez, the brother of his girlfriend, who was 23-0. You know what I mean? But this is weird to me. This is fucking weird to me. When you are a world champion, right? Every fight should be a title fight. Every fight. This should be a 12-round title fight. Shakur should be defending his title, and it should be a title defense under his name. Understand what I'm saying? It should be a title defense under this kid's name. I don't know why Bob Arum is stripping him of that glory. I don't know if they got it wrong on box rec or not. But this is mind blowing. Said that fight is not going 10 rounds anyway, but no, that's not what I'm trying to get out there though, Daniel Nix. You gotta understand, when you're a world champion, you made history by becoming world champion. You dig what I mean? But now title defenses means a lot, bro. It means a lot. So for you to become a world champion and defend your title, that's history in itself. You know what I mean? Now let me see who got the most title defenses at 126 pounds. Let me check this real fast. One second for me. One second for me. It should be 12 rounds. Facts, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like Shakur he ain't no pushover. That's a heavyweight. That's steady showing me heavyweight. I'm gonna get that stat. I'm gonna get that stat, bro. But let's make it history and let's take a history away from this kid. You know what I mean? Yeah, Bob, man. I don't know what Bob is on. So Shakur's title not on the line. It's just a money fight. That's what it's looking like, Andrew. That's what I'm mind, but I'm mind puzzled about it unless Boxrec got it wrong. You know what I'm saying? His title should be on the line. It should be a title defense, and he should be making more money for defending his fucking title. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about this fucking COVID-19 epidemic happening. If they're going to fight, you make it a title defense when you're a world champion. Period. Period. Every fight from here on out should be a fucking world title. Sorry, should be a world title defense if you're a champion. You know? Crazy. Crazy. Don't know what the hell Bob Arm is on nowadays. I thought it was Leo with the most title defenses. Not sure though. You might be right, bro, because it ain't popping up for me. It ain't popping up for me, Renee Boxon. My brother, main man, what's going down, family? What's going down? What's going down, fam? Kicking a little boxing, man. You know, we've been on what's been happening in the world lately. Just, you know, out giving a little boxing knowledge. Was on Drew Titan show today, man. Did a 3-hour show. That was a beautiful show. You know, I thought I'd just stop by here and drop maybe an hour or something, you know, just to get it in. Let me know if you want to link, my brother. You can chop it up with me if you feel like it. I checked out your video too, man, when you talked about oh, it's at 130. That's why. So Shakur left 126 pounds? Okay. That's why. That's why. And matter of fact, I probably didn't even check that. Let me check. Like, that's why. Okay. And I didn't even look at the weight class, y'all. I didn't even look at the weight class. That's why I got my brother main man, super featherweight. Yep. Super featherweight. That's why I got my brother main man that got my back, family. That's why I got my brother main man that got my back, family. Thank you so much for that. Because I was mind-boggling a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck? 126-pound featherweight. What the, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a good thing he is, though. That's a good thing. But nonetheless, he can still make 126. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he's fighting at 130. I don't think he should be having a fight at 130 right now. I think he should still be at 126. You know? But that says it all. That says it all. So the fight will be at 130 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why. But I'm still happy boxing is back. I'm still happy boxing is back. You know? But Shakur gonna go on there, man. I'm looking forward to watching this kid do his thing in the ring. One of the most promising young kings in boxing. Skills is out this world. You know, skills is just the way this man can just be right there in your face. You know, the way he can be right there in your face and not get touched. You know what I mean? It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me. It's IQ. And he getting stronger. You know what I mean? The kid is getting stronger. Especially sparring with the likes of Turnbull Crawford. You know what I mean? And training camp with that man, you know, and training camp with Turnbull Crawford, that says a lot. That says a lot. And handling his own at that. You know what I mean? Handling his own at that. So we looking forward to that fight, everybody. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. Watching Shakur. You know what I mean? Still mind-boggling that it ain't that 126 though. You know, I don't know if the kid gonna come back to 126 or is it just a quick turnaround to say, you know what, I'm gonna fight on June tonight. Could we get it at 130 pounds? Who knows, man? Who knows why? But I hope he, but like my man say, he get to retain his title at 126. So I hope that's just confirmation that he's not vacating his title. You know what I mean? That he's not vacating the title. Because I do want him to defend that title at least once or twice and try to get a unification bout at 126 pounds to solidify being a champion at 126 pounds. You know what I mean? I got this theory of when you win a title at a division, I would like to see you unify that title against a champion, another champion at the division. You know what I mean? I feel like it's only right. Whenever you become champion in a division, being a unified champion and fighting another champion, you know, in a division, always solidify you at that division, in my opinion. Always solidify you at that division. You know what I mean? What is the strongest champion or the weakest link champion? As long as you defend your title against a champion and become unified, you know, you solidify yourself at a division. And you can move on up, you can do whatever you want to do. I know a lot of people love undisputed nowadays, but they feel like you should clean out a division before you go up. But as long as you put your title on the line against another champion, you know, I feel like you did something spectacular in that division. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Shakur want to do that at 126. When they say, oh, I'm going to push a video on Shakur recently and highlighted him. Hold on. I pushed the video on Shakur recently and highlighted him saying he was going to move up in an interview with Sway. I don't think he will go back down. Sometimes, man, sometimes the weight do certain things. Big man, you're going to go live when, you know, sometimes the weight could, you know, make you go up a little bit. But still, man, I want to see this kid. I want to see this kid unified because, like I said, Shakur's talent, his IQ is just special. You know, he is a special kid. You know what I mean? Shakur Stevenson is a special kid. You know, he got all my respect. All my respect. You know what I mean? I look at him as being one of the most talented, well, maybe the most talented kid leading the pack. You know what I'm saying? When we look at Shakur, we look at Devin Haney, we look at Gervonta Davis, we look at Ryan Garcia, we look at Lil B-Hop, we look at Richard Hitchison. You know what I mean? And the list goes on and on. We got a lot of great kids up and coming. Talent for talent, skill for skill. I think Shakur, man. I think Shakur. You know what I mean? And the kid defense is just amazing. The kid defense is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Will he get the recognition like all these other kids? I don't know. I don't know. We know Tank is a star. We know Tank is ahead of everybody right now. Got to fight on pay-per-view. Leo Santa Cruz, if that's still a play, but it's looking like that's the play. You know, Devin Haney making good money. You know, on the verge of becoming a star. Especially if he can get one of them big fights at 35. With a Lomachenko, with a Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? With a Gervonta Davis. Can put his name right there on top of the stardom list. Ryan Garcia got the fan base. You know what I mean? He making some good money. He on the verge of becoming a star. You know what I mean? He on the verge of becoming a star. You know? Training with the Reynosos in the Canelo camp. You know what I mean? Right there up on the Canelo, learning certain things. So you gotta look out for Ryan Garcia. If he can get that big fight and go out there and shock the world. He been pulling for Gervonta Davis. heavy, heavy. You know what I mean? So that alone with him lining his name with Gervonta Davis and him doing what he doing in the boxing ring with the fan base he got, that put him on the verge of being a star. You know? Then we got Devin Haney, like I say, up on the Mayweather. A lot of people pissed off about that. I'm not. You know? Richard Henderson up on the Mayweather. We'll see where his career take him. Lil B Hop is a champion right now. What he say, call him prime time now. He don't want to be Lil B Hop no more. He prime time. So let's see where his career take him to. So boxing is in great hands when we talk about young fighters up and coming. You know? But I think out of everybody, Shakur Stevenson has the talent and the potential to have the best career. You know what I mean? To have the best career. We'll have to see. My brother Main Man say he wants Josh Warrington. I want him to get Josh Warrington, bro. I want him to get Josh Warrington, bro. You know what I mean? I want that fight bad for Shakur, bro. That's the fight I want him to get, and he can go on right on up to 130 after that, bro. You know, Josh Warrington has solidified itself as a hot commodity at 126 pounds, in my opinion. And I just don't want him to get Josh Warrington. I want him to go get Josh Warrington. You understand what I'm saying? I want him to go to the UK and get him. I want him to go to the UK and get him. I don't want him to beat him in America. I want him to beat him in the UK, bro. Because I feel like that's going to make Shakur's name more bigger than if Josh Warrington come over here to America and he beat him. You go over there on his stumping grounds and beat his ass like Earl Spence did against Kell Brook. You know what I mean? Like Terrence Bud Crawford did against Ricky Burns. And you beat his ass convincingly. Oh, man. You want to get some recognition, my brother. You want to get some recognition. And we know Josh Warrington is from Leeds, one of the most dangerous places in the fucking UK. Them boys put on rides. They put on rides. You know what I'm saying? If he can go over there and put his hands on that man and whoop his ass convincingly, bring that title back to the US of A as a unified champion, oh man, Shakur making some noise. You understand what I'm saying? He making some noise. Andrew Charles say Navarrete is moving up to 126. I wanted to see Shakur fight him. Might still happen in the future. It's possible. It's possible. Man, that Reynoso team going to really polish this kid. We gonna see, Renee. While these young chaps getting carried away in they little Twitter wars, Shakur behind the scene working on his craft, taking things serious though. People sleeping on Shakur. Or they ain't sleeping on. They go find out what that kid is for real. They go find out. They know that boy the real deal. They know that boy the real deal. Know what I mean? It's just that sometimes, like Andre Ward fan base want that crazy, like a Mayweather. And Andre Ward was a hell of a fighter. But by the way he carried himself, he want that loudmouth talking, flashy, flamboyant type of fighter. So it kind of, missed out on some of the fan base, some of the, what can I say, the hype in boxing. Let's just say that. Some of the hype. Because, a lot of fights be around hype. People love to see the flashy jewelry, fancy clothes, the shit talking. I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that to you. And Andre Ward just want that type of fighter. All business, family man. All business and the family man. You know what I mean? But we know Shakur got that, he got that hot streak to him. Shakur got a mean streak to him. The kid smile a lot, but he do got a mean streak to him. Let's not get it twisted. Shakur will whoop your ass in these streets if you try him. will whoop your ass and have no remorse about it. You know what I mean? Will beat your ass in these streets. So they can go for the pretty boy look, the dimples with the smiling and shit like that. But you piss that kid off and your damn jaw be wired up in 12 different places. You know? But nonetheless, y'all, we got boxing, baby. We got boxing. You know, hopefully it's the right step towards young champ typo. Oh yeah, I know what you meant, Renee. You know, but hopefully it's the right step towards, you know, the boxing game getting back on track. You know what I mean? Because man, Lord knows, we need that boxing fix. We've been missing out. We've been missing out big time. You know? And then we come right back June 11th with Jesse Magladino, you know, going up against Yanel Vicente, Adam Lopez against Luis Correa, can't pronounce the last name, Brian Lua against Dan Murray, and we got Gabriel Maratala. These some weird ass names. Gabriel Maratala going up against Fernando Robles. Robles. Word names, man. Word names. But back-to-back fight cards though from Top Rank, man. We all know Jesse Magdaleno was supposed to be on the undercard of Shakur Stevenson. They're going up against my guy, Shakur Lucas, you know, from Namibia. And let me tell y'all, Shakur was going to whoop Jesse Magdaleno ass. You understand me? Shakur was going to whoop Jesse Magdaleno ass. So they was going to put his name on the map. I'm kind of pissed off my guy couldn't get his fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get his fight. But Jesse Magdaleno in the featherweight 10-round fight. Adam Lopez in the 10-round, a featherweight 10-round fight. Brian Lua in the lightweight 6-rounder. And Gabrielle in the bantamweight 4-rounder. You know? So that's a blessing for us. You know, we turn around and get 2 back-to-back cards, even though they come from Top Rank. You know? Guess what? Monty Brown get to stream some fights, baby. I've been missing streaming fights, man. But they say I love Shakur's smile. He lights up the ring and the arena with his charisma, man. No doubt, no doubt. I've been missing streaming fights, yo. Missing it, bro. Know what I mean? Man, wasn't that a beautiful interview, bro? I hit the like button on you, my brother. Man, that was a beautiful interview, bro. Earl kept it trill as trill can be. You know what I'm saying? He kept it trill as trill can be, man. Did he? Man, come on with me for a minute, man. Let's talk about that, bro. Let me shoot you a link, man. You ain't got to be on for long. But yeah, y'all, we got back-to-back fights, man. So that's a blessing for us. You know, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I do great work on Instagram, man. Great work that lead me to YouTube. But I will be streaming the fights on Instagram. We will be going up. You know what I'm saying? And then the crazy part is I start school on June the 8th. I start college June the 8th. I'll be streaming the fights on June the 9th. Facts. Understand me? Facts. So goddamn, Shakur fight on a Tuesday. Word, but shit, I'll take it, bro. Kind of weird, but I'll take it. Fuck it. Fuck it. No, we ain't gonna complain about it. We ain't gonna complain about it at all. Man, y'all got a slight toothache. No. But I'm gonna switch to gears, y'all, because Floyd Mayweather been getting a lot of dislikes. You know what I mean? About this damn Devin Haney shit. You know, I want people to let up off Floyd, man. You know, if you want to hate Floyd for other reasons, okay. But let up off Floyd about this Devin Haney shit, please. You know, people talking about Tank and fucking Devin as rivals, and you can't really say that they rivals like that on the simple fact of they haven't even fought each other. I sent you the link, man. They only fucking sparred twice. They sparred twice. Yes, they both at 135 pounds. Well, you know what? Tank would be at 130 pounds. So Devin would be at 135. They might not even see each other at 135, like Floyd said. And to be honest with you, when I heard Floyd say that, he's not going to match them up against each other. So I'm sorry, fight fans. At 135, we won't see Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis. It ain't going to happen. But Floyd happened giving pointers out to Devin Haney. I don't see nothing wrong with it. He been giving pointers to that kid since he been in the Mayweather gym. You know what I mean? I think we need to let that go. I hate when big headlines get made out of nothing. I really do sometimes. You know? And like I say, Tank reacting too quick to the situation, put fuel to the fire, and people ran with the shit. Because they want to see the drama between Mayweather and Tank go down. Like I say, some people want to see Tank get away from Mayweather. Some people think Mayweather's not good for Tank. I beg the difference. Because all Floyd did was put Tank in a position to win. Along with Al Heyman, along with Leonard Ellerby. You know, I know Tank saying it's because of Al he's worried yet. Floyd doing this, Floyd doing that. But to me, Floyd face card helped make Tank a star. And Tank got to respect that and learn how to give praise to what praise is due. You know what I mean? And learn how to work the business and get out of the fucking spotlight. You know what I'm saying?
Hello?
My
Money.
brother, main man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, man? What's going on, man?
What's going on, family? How you feeling? How you feeling?
Ain't shit, man. Same old shit, different day, man.
Yes,
just taking in all the sights, everything that's still going on around the world, you know. Just been taking it in all day, man. Just been taking it in all day.
And it's
That's it,
crazy,
bro. Just been glued to it, man. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy times right now we living in, man. But powerful times right now. Damn,
True.
it's crazy.
True.
It's crazy, man.
I just hope we come out on top with some type of how can I put it? With something that's put in play for us, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Something that's put in play for us, because we can go through all this shit, and at the end of the day, we can end up right where we was at. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
we'll go through a whole nother one of these demonstrations, and we'll be doing the same shit. Because this how we reacting now. And everybody, I know people getting pissed off at the looting and the rioting. Like I say, I don't condone this shit. But this how people speak out now. This how people express their feelings now. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we're going to need some powerful players, man, because the people that's out there looting and rioting, they ain't the ones that's going to sit down and make something big happen for us. You know what I'm saying? We need some powerful players to step up. Like I say, I see Steven Jackson. I know you said that's your brother. And yes, we need more people like him to step up, but not only step up when it's something that happened to your family. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
It just can't step up when it's family now. Like I say, Steven Jackson, I respect you, my brother, man. And yes, you are right, and I'm happy you're on front line for us too. But you should have stepped up when it was going on with these other people as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, but I think with this thing here though, bro, like this shit was so blatant right here, caught on camera, put in front of the world. I mean, even if people like was hesitant to talk about it, I mean, something like this is hard not to. And if you're a celebrity or a person that's got a stage or stature, you gotta almost within yourself feel obligated, especially if you black. You almost got to somehow, some way feel obligated to have to say something. I mean, how can you not saying something like that on? I mean, right there, blatant in front of your face. But you know what, though, Monty, man, I think you hit it right on the head when you said, when you was basically talking about progressing, like afterwards. Like that's what I'm really want. I'm like, let everybody have their moment right now, and how they feel, getting their anger, their frustration, getting it off their chest. That's just the way it is. But once it all settles. Okay, then what? That's what I'm really curious to know right there. Are we gonna go back in 5 more years and do this again? And I mean, because this, how many incidents like this we had? We did the same old thing. You know what I mean? Let me tell you what this triggered me to do. This triggered me to go back and watch a lot of old Malcolm clips. You know what I'm saying? And what it triggered me to do is because Malcolm and I was saying Malcolm and Martin, they done already been through all this. They've been through the riots, they've been through the protesting, the marching, and I was wondering, like, okay, since them two dudes already went through the whole, like what we saying today, it was playing out back then. What did they decide to do afterwards? You know what I'm saying? And you seen Malcolm, and you seen the road that he started to go down towards the United Nations, towards making the plight of black people a human rights violation. I mean, he started to progress it. You know, and he said, you know what, I can't keep doing that. I have to unite with others, and we have to go as a unit, and we had to take this to and secure funding in the meantime to do our own thing. It's, you know, it's a deeper story. It'll take all night to tell, but
man, listen,
they decided to progress it.
And that's what I want to see, bro. Like, it's go. And sometimes we can get a disconnect with our own people too, man. To where I feel like sometimes the older ones that do carry the money, the ones that do got that power, and that's in position to talk, I feel like sometimes they don't really try to sit down and listen to the young people. They just think the young people reacting and they looting, they burning up shit. Like I say, okay, I would take credit for the looting for my black people. I will take credit for that. And that we ain't the only one doing the loot. Like I say, man, we might burn up a fucking car, but the way these buildings burning down, that's not by the hand of blacks. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's a lot of different people down there.
It's a lot of different people that's doing a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
When I seen that building in Minnesota go up in flames, the way that motherfucker was flaming, bro, that ain't by the hand of black people. I'm sorry. That's by the hand of the persons that know what the fuck they doing. Because that building was flaming too much, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know, they got a lot of people mixed in with those crowds, man. That's what they talking about. They talking about a lot of different other organizations. What's that joint? Antifa and all that. Yeah. They talking about all of these other different. It's entangled in with the people. So. And they doing that to give the people even worse a look than what you already saying on TV. So a lot of that stuff is orchestrated, man. You don't know what organizations is entwined with those protesters or whatever. So you can't. And the media like to lump it all together. Oh yeah, that's just one crowd, so they all together. It's like 2-3 different organizations might be in it. You don't know who these people over here with for real. You know what I'm saying?
But it's all go fall right back in the hands of blacks. Like my bro, You know Greg Hackett. Greg was downtown Philly today. You know they took Philly up and shit, and
Oh yeah, yeah, I
they
seen
were
that.
just right down there looking at the aftermath and shit. But one of
Man,
Greg
they got us
homies,
on the curfew. They got us on the curfew out here. Nobody can't be
man,
on the streets after 11 o'clock out here
damn.
in DC. Hmm.
So but it ain't go down out there in the DC area, did it?
I like that, just kind of minor shit.
Oh
Nothing, no
no, but I
burning
remember they
and
went towards that White House though, right?
yeah, just kind of but like regular protesting. You know what I mean? Not
Okay,
so much
okay.
like you see on TV. We ain't had none of that type of stuff. But it
They
was
trying to
if you go
call.
to the downtown, yeah, downtown, it was a lot of like protesters and stuff like that though.
Okay, so you think they trying to cause it from happening? Like, okay, we're gonna try to make sure it don't happen. So we let you motherfuckers know right now.
Nah, see, but out here it's in DC, it's federal. This federal land, man. You know what I mean? That's why that taxation without representation slogan, we used to have it on our license plates out here. You know, they made us take it off a few years ago. That
Okay.
was a formal. They say there was a formal protest. We ain't the state. We owned by the federal government. So when people protest here and they do certain stuff here, it's like I think it was on the news. I heard Trump talking about something. He gonna release dogs or something like that. You know, saying
Damn.
them racist comments that he said. Like he'll do that on the, you know, the stuff the shit that he be
Uh-huh.
talking about, man.
Right, right.
And they were all out there just standing out there just protesting peacefully, standing out there, you know, across from the White House, the gate or whatever like that, just doing their protesting. But on federal grounds, man, they it's a whole different like ball game for real.
They're different
Cause
ballgame because it's the District of Columbia, huh? And they got
right,
that.
it ain't a state.
Yeah,
It ain't ran by a governor and no
right,
nah.
right. So they got control of, and that's why when you look at Washington, bro, it's really a symbolism. Well, like I say, not a state, but I was looking at some shit, bro, to where they got that bitch like rigged up, bro. Like it was certain shit
Hmm.
like how they got that bitch rigged up is crazy. So I understand what you're saying out there. So they feel like that's they stumping grounds really. Like these are
Hmm.
stumping grounds. I come across this motherfucker.
But you know what though, Monty, man, when I this whole situation, man, like you know, I'm from the hood, man. So I seen
Right.
you before these cameras was out, these camera phones and all this type stuff like this was out here. This
Mm-hmm.
stuff was I seen this with my own two eyes already. Like these things, I've seen police robbing people. I've seen police beating down people, leaving them in the woods. I've been robbed by the police. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh.
a lot of people who see this with the cam, and I'm to the point now where I'm wondering like, what is even the cameras? Because when they gave them the body cams, these police officers, they
Uh-huh.
still all this shit still going on,
We
and then a
still the
lot of
same.
these cases, these body cams, they getting around this shit. So it's I'm telling you, man, this shit for the world to see this, and a lot of people, for a cat like me, I look at this and I say, man, this been going on since forever. I
Facts.
mean, since forever, man. But when we gonna stop it? When we gonna progress? When we gonna get beyond it, man? You
And
know what I'm
that's
saying?
I say this. I say that's why like now, bro, even though we burn this shit down and shit like that, it gotta come to like I'm sorry, motherfuckers probably don't like it, bro. It gotta come down to some type of form of a login put in place for these motherfuckers to like death penalty got to happen. Some shit that really just go shock their ass and say, you know what, if I take this man life, a life for a life, or some shit like that's where they gotta come back and they gotta put some shit in play that's go put these motherfuckers at a standstill and make them say, because even like even though they still might put the shit in play, they still go do the shit because they go try to find a slicker way to get away with it. But it got to be some stiff and some that's like in concrete, bro, that just stand like this the law. A life for a life, motherfucker. You get caught on camera killing one of these motherfuckers, taking a life in cold blood, you know what I mean? Either your ass go to jail for the
Mm-hmm.
rest of your life like they do a black motherfucker, or it's something that got to be more stricter than that. You know what I mean? Like they
But you
talk
know
about,
what though, man? To
go ahead, bro.
get that to get exactly what you just said, it's gonna take for black folks to accumulate more power. And
That's
that's the
true.
thing that I think that Malcolm reached towards the end. Like, I got to accumulate power. He started to put together different factions to accumulate power. And today's environment, you know what I mean? Even with like the presidency or whatever like that, that's ran on electoral colleges.
Right.
We can vote all day. Remember, Hillary won that popular vote, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So she still lost. The problem is we don't have enough structural power, meaning to make effective change or stick together enough, come together as a unit to effectively make that change and to cause that power, put our people in government, Put our people in office, the right people, not crooks, not lawyers, not fucking lobbyists and shit like that. I mean, the people you know, the people you know, real people. Yeah, that's what it's gonna take. And we got to get our right people in the right places of power and accumulate power, man, and start making an effective change from within. That's the only way.
But how do we know who those people are? You know what I'm saying? Because when I look at and I talk to this man, and I'm gonna try to see if I can bring him on here, bro. He into politics. He want to try to get me into politics. He love my little brain sometimes though, but he a smart man. But I'm gonna see if I can bring him on. But like, how do we know who these people are? Because we know in politics it's just as crooked as the streets. You know what I'm saying? And the way you get into position is about playing your part. It's about shutting the fuck up when you see some dirty shit. And sometimes we can have some good motherfuckers in politics, and they get their ass knocked off. You know what I'm saying? And they'll say some other shit. So it's crooked shit. So it's going to come down to who can we trust. You know what I mean? Who can we trust?
It takes the people to stay together.
Yeah.
The people look at the Hispanic community. They stick together, bro. They stick together like a unit, and they come in, and their numbers are growing. Like, look at the census now. You know what I mean? Their numbers are growing, and they're starting to get in. They're owning more businesses. They're moving through government. They're on the Supreme Court. And when they do, they bring their people up with them. They're starting to accumulate more and more power. You know what I mean? I mean, we now literally in the country, everything you do now is either, when you call on the phone, is either English or Spanish, right? When I was a kid, it was never that way. I remember, and that wasn't even the case. When I was younger, when you called someone, it was always English. You know what I'm saying? But the power structure, they started to get more and more, accumulate more and more power to start changing things. And that's just the way it goes, man.
And man, you hit that right on the head so much, because even now, though, when we look at classrooms and schools, not the biggest, I mean, we see it close down, but now you see some classes, some schools teaching motherfucking Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm trying to get my hands in on learning Spanish because I see how to wear the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's best to know two different languages. It's not just good to know English. That's when they gonna have your ass stuck. You know what I'm saying?
We so divided, man. We so divided, man. We so divided. They not that we so divided as a people, man, where it's hard to do that how they doing it in that way. You know what I mean? They, like I said, they stick together. We all people make fun of, and I just ain't no racist comment at all, but when we see them living together, a lot of Spanish people living together, and they looking out for each other, and then they going out to establish businesses, and then bringing their folks over. It's a constant chain. You know what I'm saying? And just the way it is, man. It's just the way we got to accumulate more and more power. I think governorships, more and more mayorship, the right people, mayorships, stuff like that, man.
And that's why I said we got to get more educated on politics too. So you hit it on the head, bro. I think we are educated on politics. I think we are educated on like, to understand that motherfuckers think that when you go out and vote, only time people think you vote is for the presidency. You know what I'm saying? And that's why people, we just, if it ain't the president that we like, well, we ain't voting for the motherfucker. I think we do got to get more educated on understanding what politics really is, and on the government, and understand that there's more play than just voting for the president. You know what I'm saying? The power is not the president, like you say, bro. It's in the motherfucker. We put whoever we make the governor, whoever we put in the play as the mayor. You know what I'm saying? All these little things play a part. You know what I'm saying? And we put these motherfuckers in office for 4 to 5 years. It's gonna be smart to know, like you say, who are we putting in office? When you go just sign off on some shit, don't just check the boxes because you think you just checking. Really do your research on who the fuck you voting for, and that's how we go. That's how we gonna start making a change. But we got to start educate and really get more knowledgeable on what the fuck this politics and what this government doing. Because right now, like, we lose it, man. We lose it big time. We lose it big time. And even though we're doing this ride and shit, like I say, when it's all said and done, when it come down to the end, and they let you have your little 5 minutes of fame, because like I tell people, bro, they can stop this shit whenever they feel like they're ready. They can. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. When they come out and they want to pull them big motherfucking big toys out and bring them motherfucking National Guards in and start blocking off every corner and every street, motherfuckers gonna pay attention and start listening. Yes, you think you're doing something right now, but whenever them people ready to stop this shit, they can stop this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And we don't want it to progress beyond that. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to do it, just stop it, and then the conversation stop. Then 2 weeks later, we talking about something else, and then we done moved on. Like, you know, the election start, everybody, you know, it just, I don't want that to happen. Then we gonna have it. We gonna be right back here 2-3 years later. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 years later, or whenever the next one gonna come out. So I want us to progress. I want us to take the conversation further. Like I said, Malcolm, I thought what he was doing, even though it cost him in the end, he just, him and I believe Martin, they both got to a point where they just said, look, this ain't, even though we doing what we doing, we just going in cycles. I mean, it's just gonna be the next issue going on. Then I'm gonna do the same thing. Then the next, it's just keep on going. How can I stop it? How can I, you know what I mean? And how can we make effective change? And that's what I'm real curious to know, man. But about the boxing though, fam.
Yeah.
About the boxing.
That's
Brian Custer and Earl Spence interview. I just want to say one thing real quick, man. Real quick. I noticed when Earl Spence, and that was a hell of an interview off the jump, bro. Hell of an interview. A lot of good insight. Show he a real cat, man. I got a lot to say about the interview, but one thing in particular, when he ran down his list of fighters of the people, I think he says that posed the threat to him, and pretty much all of the little lists that he ran down. One name he kept keeping off them lists. You ain't peeped that? He kept keeping Keith Thurman off that list. I noticed that. Like he would say Bud, he would say Manny, he kept talking about Danny, but whenever then when I guess Brian Custer must have got a little tired of him kind of tiptoeing around Keith, and he kind of just put it to him direct, like, what's up with Keith Thurman? And he just went in. I think he whacked. I think he did it. Look, man, I'm gonna look into this I'm not 100. If Keith might got an opportunity to get a shot crack at that WBC by him vacating. I forgot what the setup was with that. I don't know, bro. Earl might gotta get Keith that shot if Keith want that shot.
Keith gotta come out and he gotta come out and advocate for it, or he gotta come out and really look like he wants to fight. Because
he's been talking like he wanted to fight.
Like I gotta go try to find an interview because I've seen something where it said he wanted to fight him, but listening to that interview, listening to Earl, man, it's looking like he trying to. I think he leaving Keith out the plans. Just listening to that interview because he's saying, okay, I'll take Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao for the money. You know what I'm saying? If he get past that fight, like I say, I ain't just putting nobody on whooping Manny Pacquiao there. So if he get past Manny Pacquiao, and then he's saying he's gonna Bud Crawford for undisputed, and then I think he might want to go to 154. For some reason, I think he just feel like Keith just fucked him over. You know what I'm saying? I just think he feel like, man, Keith talked all that shit. I hate the way he talked and this now. I think he feel like Keith fucked him over some way, and it's look like he don't wanna get it in on with Keith. But I still, like I said, I still want to see that fight, bro. I still want to see Keith and Earl fight, bro. It's not gonna be an easy fight. Keith not easy for nobody. Like I said, I don't give a fuck, bro. We could talk about.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Earl definitely has a path. He got a path without Keith if he want to go for it. Like he can go Danny, then maybe go right to Terrence and if he want to go to 54 after that. But I'm just saying, I mean, I just think, technically he didn't beat Keith for that WBC. Keith never was beat for that belt. I don't know if Keith turned up the heat. I don't know. I think he could turn up and put pressure on Spencer and make that fight if Keith won it. Because people gonna look at it and say, well, if Keith acting like he want to fight and it ain't no obstacles, and we all gonna agree he's like number 3, probably top welterweight. I don't know, man. I mean, I think Earl might gotta get Keith a date, man. I don't know.
Listen, if Earl was to come out and say he'll fight Keith Thurman, it's still going to do it. Because, to me, nobody haven't beat Keith yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Manny beat him. But Manny is, like I say, I don't even put Manny in a category as, like, I don't rank Manny in the division. You get what I'm saying? And that's just respect to Manny and Floyd. Like, we know they the money man. So I got it. Earl, Bud, Thurman, Porter, Danny. That's how I got my lineup. I always had it like that. I still got Keith right there as number 3, bro. I won't be pissed off if he fight Keith, bro, because I still think it's a mega fight. Like between them, like Earl, Bud, Danny, Sean. We know he already beat Danny and Sean. So between Earl and Bud right there, you know what I'm saying? Keith's still right there. Like Keith still haven't been beaten by y'all generation of fighters. And it's still out there who's gonna, to me, I'm with you. Who's gonna beat Keith Thurman? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of Manny Pacquiao beat him, I take that away. Like that's different. Like even with Earl fighting Manny Pacquiao for the money, yes, he do got the title. I give him that. He do got that title. But I just put Manny. We know Manny, man. They legacy set. Him and Floyd they said we know why they hurt. They want the money. If they was to fight, it's all about the money. You know what I mean? So I still got Keith right there. Like if Earl was to turn around and beat Danny Garcia and then turn around and can't get Manny Pacquiao and say, fuck it, I'm gonna fight Keith Thurman over Bud, I'm not gonna be pissed off at that. But the Bud fans, and I'm a Bud fan too, the motherfucking radical Bud fans, what you gonna say to them? What you gonna say to them, man, that when they turn around and say, oh, Earl, now you want to fight Thurman, you don't want to fight Bud. Pacquiao already beat Thurman.
Nah, well, I think in that case, no, the Bud fans will understand that. See, even in I think with the situation with Danny is people are looking at it like if you coming back to fight Danny, we rather see you come back to fight Bud since you don't want to tune up. You know what I mean? That just makes sense. That's because that's the fight everybody wants. But if Keith comes in, if Keith gets in the mix, nobody couldn't argue a fight with Keith Thurman or Earl Spence Jr. before Terrence Crawford. I mean, politically, it's an easier fight to make. It is, given the fact that Keith is the old WBC champion. He never was beat. He vacated his belt. So I think people will understand. I think they will honestly, but they would look to the other PBC welterweights like what y'all doing. Don't just because Earl busy with Keith don't mean Danny you busy. You know what I mean? Don't mean Sean, I need to have a conversation. You busy. Don't mean, well, Manny, who knows what he gonna do? All of them, the rest of them ain't busy. And that's the argument with Bud. You know what I'm saying? Just because Earl, and that's Bud even saying the same thing. Look, Earl busy right now. I understand, but that don't mean the rest of them ain't. You know what I mean?
So are you saying telling Earl to take his attention off Danny and fight Keith next? That what you're saying?
I'm just saying, look, according to Earl, and this is in every interview, he don't need no tune-up. He 100%. And we all agree, Danny, what, top 5 welterweight, right?
Facts.
So some would say B plus, maybe A- level fighter, right? Which is a good fighter. So if you can come back to that caliber, there's no reason you can't come back to the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in boxing. The point I'm making is I will give him a break and say you could take the tune-up. Fine. I want him to take the tune, but if you don't want him, if you want to come back to the high class, then come back to the fight that makes the most sense. That's all I'm saying. But
Danny was already in play though.
But Danny is small potatoes compared to Bud. Even Earl admitted that himself. Earl even admitted that Bud is the bigger fight.
Yeah, but so like he said though, with him and Bud though, like it's not us. You know what I'm saying? Now, like you said, Bob Byrne want to make a lot more money. Al Heyman want to make a lot more money. Their ways of thinking of making that money is putting that fight on at the right time. Like somebody do something spectacular, he do something spectacular, and then make it happen. Now, I don't know what the fuck Bud can do that's spectacular if he not gonna get Manny Pacquiao. But if Earl come over here and make that fight for undisputed, I think it is a bigger fight than it is than they fighting for unification.
But see, and that's a maybe, Monty, because that's dangerous. Because down the road, you talking down the road, and I heard Earl say 2021. You talking about at that point, you talking the 140 fight that's gonna be up at 47. You talking Josh, you talking Reeves, you talking Ramirez, who already barking at Bud. Them dudes gonna be up at 47. Bob gonna look to do in-house fights. So the longer we wait, the more time for bullshit to creep in. And I'm just trying to minimize the time for bullshit. Once them dudes come up, Bob gonna look and say, well, why am I stretching my hand across the water to pay all this money to work with this guy when I could take Ramirez and his fan base and put him in there with Bud? When I could take Josh and his fan base and put him in there with Bud? But see, we all sit here advocating for time, which makes no sense. You feel me, man?
We not advocating. You gotta look at Bob and Al. Like Earl, listening to Earl, Bob and Al, like they trying to stretch it out. Like look, if Earl was to fight Bud next, I wouldn't give a damn. But I'm saying for as a business aspect, from them cats looking at the shit, they looking at it saying, you know what, money. That's how they looking at it. Like when I be talking, I don't talk like I don't want to see these cats fight. But when we look at these Negroes, we know what the play is when we look at the power that be, because we understand how they think you should build up a fight. You know what I'm saying? But with Earl on to fight Danny on pay-per-view, it's still gonna be a fucking payday. Now I know you're saying these cats, because 2021 right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? But especially with these cats only fighting twice a year. Like Earl is going to go get one fight in this year. We know next year get another fight, and then we might get Bud. So if Earl get a fight in right now, and we see who Bud go fight, and then next year Bud get another fight, like you say. But anything can happen in boxing, we don't know. But the thing is, I don't see Ramirez nor a Josh Taylor beating Bud. Yes, it's a dangerous fight, but I don't see them boys beating Bud. But we just got to see, man, who they gonna mix and match them up against. But
I see them making that fight though. I see Bob making that fight. That's the point. I see Bob looking at it as an easier fight to make, and probably even a cheaper fight to make. You know what I'm saying? So I think those are type of, and he may even can do Bud and Ramirez on. I don't know if he'll try to do that on pay-per-view. I don't know, but I don't know. But I'm just saying that with those fighters, when they come up, you give him Bud opponents, and at that point, it's gonna make Bob more or less. I think I'm less reluctant to reach across and say, all right, let me see what's up with PBC. You know, and it's gonna hurt us all to make that fight. And I'm with you. I mean, it could be the suit. You know, the suits ain't never on the same page. The fighters, I mean, if it was left to the fighters, I think they would make the fight. I don't deny that. But I think that Earl could in a position to be a little more vocal, like I want it next. You know, I think that can be happening.
Yeah, but you know, one thing about these fighters though, once they feel like they getting paid good money, they gonna listen to the powers that be. Especially if you feel like, you know, they ain't we haven't stirred you wrong yet. You know what I'm saying? We haven't stirred you wrong yet. So why not listen? This is my little situation with Tank. And I did what you did on Tank. I love what you said about the kid, man. But it's like I say, the powers that be, man, it's gonna be tough. But 2021 right around the corner. I just feel like that is right around the corner. You know, so we just hope they don't shit sour don't happen. You know what I'm saying? But first thing first, we gotta get these motherfuckers back active. We gotta get them back active to really see what's what. So then we can go off the plate in. But right now, let's just see.
I tell you what thing though, bro, Amani. Always remember this though. Nobody can shit on the Danny and Earl fight. And especially if you're a person that said that Earl should take a tune-up, you can't shit on the Danny and Earl fight. Because this is more than a tune-up. So you saying that if you saying that he should take a tune-up, I believe that's why one thing I can't do is shit on the Danny and Earl fight. I can't say it's a bad fight because it ain't a bad fight. It's a good fight. It just ain't the fight I prefer, but it's still a good fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who come out and say that's a bad fight and then turn around and say, oh, I want to see Earl have a tune-up, that's some double standard bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro. Facts. But looking at the interview, what else did you take out the interview, bro?
I mean, I just took out that, like you said, he was real open, man. I think he feel real good with Brian Custer. Let me just say, Brian Custer is the only dude, as far as boxing media, that I'm happy to really see on. They got a podcast, and that's just, I just got to think. I always liked it about Brian Custer. I think he cool cat. So I'm glad to see him getting his joint started or whatever, staying busy during the COVID-19 or whatever, man. And that was a good interview. But he opened up to him, and I just got that he just was real, man. He seemed like he was real genuine, real comfortable. And that's one thing that come across with Earl that wins him his fans, I think, like that wins his fan base, because he seemed like a humble, genuine type dude that everybody can hang out with. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he came across as in that interview. I think it was a hell of an interview. I think he humanized them real good.
Me too, bro. I like how he put everything in perspective though. Like he didn't shy away from nothing. You know what I mean? And like I say, he laughed about the situation. That's how I know you're in a good space. You know, but. Like you told Brian, put me back in there with the sharks, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a shark. I belong in the deep waters. I ain't ducking no smoke. That shit sum up to a lot of people though. They like, I'm not afraid of no Terrence Crawford or people trying to make it like that. Like if they really listen, like I say, it's the suits that's holding it back that want to make more money. But when he come out and talk about the incident and shit like that, and you know how he getting himself I get the same thing out of each interview. You know what I mean? Like I'm grateful to be alive. I could have been dead. You know, I'm taking fighting more serious now. I got the weight down. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm looking forward to getting there and you know, show the people that I am still Earl Spence. Like I said, I'm watching all the videos that's going on YouTube. So
yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
I see the haters, bro, that say these motherfuckers say the ones that do ride for Earl Spence, y'all not the reason why he feel like that. We the ones that he feel like that because we the one that gave him the flame. We the one that gave him the smoke. You know, and we brought him back to being. I say these Negroes is delusional, bro.
Nah, man, listening to them niggas, man, he would have had an opposite reaction. It would have been down in the dumps, depressed, beating up himself, and feeling like shit, like he ain't nothing to the work. Nah, that's how he'd have felt. He wouldn't
Exactly.
have felt empowered, and nah. What empowered
Exactly.
him is the people that loved him, like he said, the people that showed him the love, the real love. That's
Fact.
the stuff that empowered him. Not no, nah.
Right.
Mm-mm.
He finna just prove you motherfuckers wrong for doubting him, talking about he ain't this, he ain't that. You know what I mean? So
Right. Nah. If somebody was listening to them that night and day, nah, they'll be more down. They're down on themselves. Damn, they
damn
just dumping on me 24/7. I must ain't shit. You know what I mean? Nah,
exactly, bro.
that ain't what he thought. He said, I removed the fake people from around me. That's what he said out his own mouth. I remove and I stay next to my family.
Facts.
So why would he want to be listening to cats like that if he removing cats like that from around him? That don't make sense.
Weirdos, man. Just a bunch of weirdos, bro. You motherfuckers,
Yeah, man.
they just listen to themselves in their own head, though. But yeah, it was a beautiful interview, man. If y'all haven't seen, he say he got Terrence Crawford coming next week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
So,
down to see that, man. I'm
man, Brian,
definitely gonna see that. I'm gonna talk more about it on the channel once I get. I'm gonna really listen to this interview one more time, man. But I'm definitely down to hit a Terrence Crawford one. And I hope he put my man Russell on there, man. I hope he put Gary on there.
I
He
seen your.
put Gary on there. We good.
I mean, I seen your comment down there. I think he will, though, bro. I think he will. You know, but
Yeah, he got the connections with PBC and Showtime. You know, they all rock with Gary. So let's
hell
get
yeah.
Gary on there, man. Keep that thing rolling. I like Brian, man. I hope he do it, man. And I think he will too.
He asked the tough fucking questions too, right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't in that motherfucker kissing no ass or nothing for no interviews. He asked the tough questions. Brian, he ain't hold shit back like he told Earl. What do you remember from that day, Earl? I really don't, and I understand, bro. Because when I'm gonna keep it real, sometimes like I had a, you have nights where you don't remember nights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
Nah, shit like that. Yeah.
when you full of that motherfucking liquor like that, like, and I know a lot of niggas want to take it, yeah, man, get out of here. But when you pull a certain
Mm.
liquor like that, bro, that shit can take you off this planet, man. I had one of them nights, bro. That brown ain't no joke. It ain't
Yeah. Slim, you
no
don't remember where you get from A to B at all. You're like, damn, how the fuck I get here?
that liquor
Yeah,
whoop you.
man, it's just a night gone wrong, man. One night gone wrong, and he's still here. He put it behind him. He moving forward. Still a world champion. He learning from it, and you can hear it on every interview that he doing now. You know, he learned from it, and he opening up to people, and
Facts,
that's something that's going to win. If he go off to do great things in boxing, when people look back, it's going to even look like how he turned himself around. It's going to look even better. I even liked it. Semi liked it, his answer that he gave when they asked him about Bronner and
oh
Tank.
man, facts, bro.
Remember, because I thought Brian went a little close right there. I was like, well, he was like, man, do you think you should be hanging out with them? I was like, do he know Tank fight on Showtime? And
Exactly. Saying, oh, right. But he was asking the tough question, shit. Like when he looking at and you see the shit, like, cause shit, we in the house now, even though like this ain't Showtime work. You know what I'm saying? This just right off the back. And you know when Earl came out and he spoke on it, like he said, man, just me and Brandon talk every night. It's just we do deal with they deal with different shit in their head, bro. Dealing with all this fame and shit, with all the
Mhm.
money, like you say, the girls coming, these beautiful women. That nigga say that twice. You say, the beautiful women and
Exactly. Yeah, I was when he came out with that one. I was like, I ain't never heard him say that one before.
right, for
Hell
real.
yeah.
Don't
Hey,
get your ass, boy. You got the money, you got the power,
you
the
got the bread, two
you know,
belts, man. You on
good. It
top of
could
the world.
they can take you somewhere else, man. They can take you somewhere. But like you said though, Jay-Z made that quote when you look in the mirror and you can see yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like he was man, he was
Hmm.
like, and I think that's what Bronner, man. Bronner, listen to Bronner talk, bro. My dude needs he needs somebody to talk to. Not fuck a psychiatrist, fuck all that white people shit. You need like a real Negro to talk to his ass to get his ass
Yeah.
on take us him. And then when I seen the main man showing his court cases and shit on Instagram to try to sell
What?
the album that he doing, yeah, like he's showing all his court. Like I'm for real, but I do this shit. Like go across, he's showing the robberies, he's showing like just what he went to court for and shit, what he been locked up for. I say, brother, you trying too hard, bro. You trying too hard.
Oh man.
Like you talking about you trying to have the best album out and shit. So you think you gotta prove that you was a real street nigga for you to sell your album, and you wrong, man. You wrong. You going about this
Mm.
shit the wrong way, bro. Like I wish my dude all the best, man. I hope he get himself together, and I wish him all the best, man. But
somebody owe him something, bro. It's just that's what it is. He just to me, he just act like somebody owe him something heavy,
somebody,
and he ain't been given whatever he been told he was supposed to been given.
right?
You know
Because
what I mean?
10 million, like you motherfuckers, did in the Pacquiao fight, did he get what he was deserved or something? Like, because he keeps talking about the
That's
10 million. You know,
exactly. I think something like that. What did he say about even he was gonna fight Devin? He'll fight Devin for 20 million for 10. It's just like then I
10
see him on the video eating noodles, and the next video he eating Taco Bell. He trying to make it like he broke out here or something, and it's like he trying to send the message like y'all owe me something, and he ain't been paid.
yeah, and it looked like he probably signed up for something and just didn't expect something to be what it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go. Like you sign for something and you come out, you look, and some shit get bigger. But even after the Pacquiao fight, bro, it looked like he was pissed off about something. He was maybe talking about, man, I'm gonna go back to selling bricks. Like he was pissed off with the check after the Pacquiao fight. Like I don't know, bro. Like we just
Yeah,
gotta,
man.
you know. But I wish that
He said something about it went into an escrow. I thought he mentioned something about it, and I don't know if he got it or they were rationing it out. So who knows what type of system they got AB in on over there, man. But
right.
whatever it is, you see he ain't keeping his weight down. He looking
Nope.
a little big in between fights. He ain't doing no exercising. He ain't in the house coronavirus exercising or nothing like that, man. So it's like he trying to send a message like I ain't fighting unless I'm getting paid this amount of money or y'all owe me money type thing. That's what it just feel like, you know. So
And it
I
look
don't
like
know, man.
it don't look like it's coming to his ass though, cause
You think he just? I don't think he's losing it. I think he's doing this. I think it's all orchestrated. He
yeah,
definitely doing it. It's all orchestrated.
he's trying to make something come. So he's trying to force the hand to be, but I don't know if he gonna force Al to do some shit though. I don't know, but
AB
then
don't care about being no champion no more, man. He don't care about none of that
it's about the
legacy
money
stuff no
now.
more. And nah, he done with all that, bro.
It's like what Danny Garcia on Danny about the money now. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, I can't get pissed off at Danny for being all about the money, especially being at this age now. It's all about the money because now they in that like this the third quarter they career like it's heading to the end. You know what I'm saying? So fuck the belts. It's all about stacking up the paper and getting the big fights. Train y'all ass off to try to win them, but because if we look at Devin Alexander, bro, look at Tim Bradley, look at Victor Ortiz, look at Marcos Madonna. You know what I'm saying? That was a nice little
Mm-hmm.
crowd right there. Okay, they Devin, I just got through hollering at him, but he's straight. He got paper, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he where he want to be. You know what I'm saying? Tim
Nah.
Bradley had 3 Manny Pacquiao fights, so he probably straight
Mm-hmm.
up there. You know what I'm saying? Tim do good business. I will give him that. He had his wife as his manager, especially going in the back end of his career. Then he got the
Yeah.
job with Top Rank and shit like that, ESPN. We look at Victor Ortiz, we know damn well he'll take a big fight right now. So I don't know I ain't gonna say he ain't got no money in the bank, but the way he talking, how he coming back. Marcos Madonna got 2 Floyd fights, thanks to fucking Adrian Broner fight. But who knows? We know how that money is up in Argentina. That shit like quadruple over there.
He
So
back now. He back too,
yeah,
right? He looking
yeah,
good. He look like he
I
got
seen
back
them
in shape.
down. I seen them down. You know what I'm saying? So just looking at that crowd and seeing how they trying to get back into it. So when we look at Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, Terrence Bud Crawford, they, you know what I'm saying? They in the stage now to where yes, y'all on top, but y'all better be thinking smart. You know what I'm saying? Even with Adrian Brown, y'all better be thinking smart with that money now. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hey, but let me ask you this though, Monty. If McDonough come back and he get through his first tune up or whatever, and he look all right, who you want to see him get back in there with?
ooh, if he get like is he where I'm saying where he fighting at? Because I seen the weight looked good on him, right? He got the weight
He
down.
looking like he probably come back to about 54. I can see him
54.
between 54 and 60. I can see. I don't know. I mean, if he gets back, I can see him probably maybe between 54 and 60. I think he's coming back to 54.
Man, do you
I
put
don't
him?
know, man. If he come back and look at anything like the old Marcos McDonough, man, he'd be in for some him and Charlo, nah.
Because
Whatever, no, him and Charlo.
it depends on his fan base. It depends on how, like when he come back in that first fight and how he look. It's gonna depend on like how the fans rally around him. You know what I'm saying? Do the Mexican community? I mean, I ain't mean to say the Mexican, but the Latin community with the Mexicans too. Though, but do the Latin community get behind his ass like that? Marcos Madonna that fought Floyd Mayweather? Do they still stand behind him like that? You know what I'm saying?
I think so. I think so.
That's
They'll
what
come out saying that they love Chino, man.
yeah.
I think they will.
If he come out and look spectacular in that fight, and he got that fan base behind him, hey, you got to put him with the big boys. You know what
Gotta
I'm
put him with the big boys.
saying? You can't just say I ain't gonna count him out. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a hell of a fight for one of them boys too. That'd be a
I
hell of a
don't know
fight.
if he going. I don't think. I don't know if he going back to 47. I
I
don't see
can't
him
see
getting back down to
47.
47.
But like you say, 54 60, I can see that. I can't see 47. I think that'd be a stretch for his ass.
Nah, I
But
don't see that.
54
If
60,
no,
that's with the big. Hey, what about the Jamal Charlo at 60? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, like Chino is a name. Shit, Chino ain't
That's
like
a name, and that's my point. And I like either Charlo, either 54 Charlo or 60 Charlo
yeah.
against McDonald. I think either one that'll be. I mean, even for the profile, like you said, just the profile alone, and either way, the clash of styles. If
Uh,
he fights anything like he used to fight before he left, man, shoot, man, Chino used to throw 100,000 punches.
hell
I
yeah,
love to see that.
and he gonna bring it. Your ass gonna know you been in the fight fucking with Chino. That's
Yeah, yeah.
But I want to touch on this main man. Then we can get ready to wrap it up. I want to touch on Wilder, bro. And I seen Wilder and Blue Blood mention this today, where they had him number 2 behind Tyson Fury on the Forbes list, and he was ahead of AJ. You know,
Ah, yeah.
for
Uh-huh.
money. You know what I mean? So when everybody
Mm-hmm.
try to shit on Wilder, try to talking about, oh, he turned down the 120 million for 3 fights and shit like that. Well, he just made 50 million. He made 20 in the Luis Ortiz, and he made 30 in the Fury fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now
Mm-hmm.
look at that situation, you know, and they want to say AJ making more money than Wilder and all this shit, but he's ahead of AJ on the Forbes list. You know what I mean? Now
Mm-hmm.
what you gonna say?
My
You know?
my thing is though, just to because I covered that, and you got to give a disclaimer on that though, because when they did that on the Forbes list, remember
Uh-huh.
AJ fought Ruiz in December, so you don't know when that cutoff was when they were cut. Because I remember his purse, because what they reported for him making last year was like 47 million,
Okay.
and they had Wilder at 46.5 million. That's what I had seen, and they had Fury. Fury was like numbers. He was ahead of all of them. Fury's ahead of all of them. Then AJ led Wilder by like 500,000. But the thing is that amount of money, I know he supposed to make more than that. Those were the 2 Ruiz fights. He
Okay.
fought Ruiz earlier in that year. Then he fought him again in Saudi Arabia at the end of that year. You telling me for both of those fights he only got 47? But
I
the kicker about that is that 47, even if you just use the number that Forbes give you, right? I
Okay.
think it was like 11 of it was like from endorsements. So and in Wilder's case, he had made like 46 million with only like 46.5 million with only like 500,000 in endorsements. So that means he made most of his money in the actual fight game,
Okay.
not from the endorsements.
Uh-huh.
So if you take away AJ's endorsements according to the Forbes list, he made way less than Wilder.
He made way
You know what I'm
less.
saying?
God damn.
But my thing is though, if you count that Saudi Arabia fight, man, that he had in December last year, it's no fucking way if he only walked away with 40-something million between those 2 Ruiz fights, the one in Madison Square Garden and the one in the Middle East, nah, that can't be right.
I
But
can't.
I
Yeah.
don't know when they're cut off.
I disagree with that too. I disagree with that. I can't see him just walking away with 47 million. What's that? 20 plus each fight? When we
Yeah,
know.
nah, no way. And they got the 100 million for the Saudi Arabia fight. So that's why I'm like, I don't know but the Forbes could have had because I don't, you know how a lot of these things be having certain cutoffs at certain times of the year. So I
Okay.
don't know when their actual cutoff was done. If they did it
Lawrence
just with the purse,
Williams
if they didn't add the pay-per-view, how it went, you know what I mean?
Lawrence Williams said the full timeline was from June the 1st, 2019 to June the 1st, 2020.
So June 1st, 2019. So they missed the first Ruiz
Yeah.
and Joshua fight.
Yeah. Because that he probably made that 40 on the first, I mean on the second fight. He probably made all that in because I can't see Joshua just making no 20 million in them fights.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker grossed all that money. You know what I'm saying? We know them motherfuckers grossed the money. But still,
But that's still something to say though. He got 47. I thought the site fee was like 100 million.
right. But we know that's why I'm telling people he ain't get all that money, bro. He didn't get all that money. I just think people was just, you know what I'm saying, just saying that shit because if he getting 100 million, what is Eddie getting? You know what I'm saying? Now they not grossing 300. They not grossing that much. They not overdoing Floyd and motherfucking Manny Pacquiao to where they doing 300 them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I knew that was some bullshit. You know what I mean? Now 40, I can see 40, bro. I can really see 40. I can see 40 a fight for Anthony Joshua. And that's still a lot of fucking money. You know what I mean? But when we look at Wilder and these motherfuckers talking about, oh, he only making 4 million and 5 million, but we see him pulling in 20 and 30s. It just shows you the stardom that he got over here in America, bro. Still,
But
you know.
it don't add up though, man. It don't. If he got the 100 million site fee, then this was a pay-per-view fight in the UK. You know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to have broke all of these records and all of that stuff over in the pay-per-view on Sky Sports over in the UK. So you mean to tell me between all the pay-per-views he sold in the UK, the 100 million that Eddie supposedly got for the site fee or whatever, and all of that money, and he walked away with 40? Nah, there's something ain't right with that. That just doesn't add up to me. And that's why I say, and then a lot of these stuff come in month after month, especially when you're dealing with pay-per-view, and the figure's still coming in later, whatever. So it's a lot of stuff that Forbes may didn't add. I don't know. But to
But
still see that Wilder was that close to AJ without having to go over to the zone or whatever, I still think that's good shit.
But back end money though, they come in monthly. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I really can't think they can add. I think what they add up is what you get on that check. Like what's clearly on the check. You know what I mean? Because like Floyd said, he get money $1 million for each month. But for us, the money they probably put on the Forbes list is what actually come on that check. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to be able to add up, like you said, everything that you get. Because you don't get, some people get paid, man, for 3 fucking years straight on certain pay-per-view fights where you're getting paid monthly. And I don't even think that adds up to the Forbes list because that goes into different years and shit like that. But I just think what they added up is like added all up from a check and probably looking at what you get at the end on them taxes or whatever, which I don't know if they got, they got access to that. But I just know they looking at what you get on that big ass check and adding up what them checks looking like. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so, I'm happy that Wilder walked away with what he walked away with, and he still didn't have to like make no move, like do any. He didn't have to, go over to another network and be disloyal to his crew. None of that. He still made right around with Fury and Joshua made, and he still stayed and put where he was at. Nobody can say he ain't make the right move. I think he made the smart move. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. And I just want people to put some respect on his name, especially the cats that's supposed to be over in America, supposed to be right for their fucking champion. Just quit looking at Wilder like he just some motherfucking regular fighter out there or something. Like his name don't hold weight. Because his name holds a lot of fucking weight. You know what I'm saying? It's just y'all refuse to give him the respect that he deserves. You know what I mean? Regardless if y'all like his fighting style or not, if y'all like what he stand for. Like I say, man, a lot of these dudes just be pissed off at these dudes' fan base, man. A lot of these fighters, they look at how people ride for them. They want to call them fanboys, whatever you want to call them, man. Regardless of all that shit, look at that fighter, at that individual, and make up your own mind on that man. Don't go off of who ride for him. Just because you hate how motherfucker ride, y'all just big him up too damn much. Y'all don't say that shit about Lomachenko, motherfuckers who ride for Lomachenko. Y'all don't say that shit about how ESPN try to make Lomachenko better than Muhammad Ali and how they try to take the loss off his record and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't let that persuade my mind. I still think Lomachenko a bad motherfucker. He's a hell of a motherfucker, and it's gonna take a bad motherfucker to beat him. But I don't let that persuade me. But I don't see y'all cats making videos saying, "Oh man, ESPN just try to take the motherfucking record. I mean, the loss off Lomachenko record. Or they talking about he better than Muhammad Ali, he better than Floyd Mayweather, he this and that. Y'all big them up. But when it's come to us supporting our blacks and saying, "Oh, he better than this person, or he better than that person, or he good," you got to be a fanboy and shit like that. So the double standard just be crazy to me, bro. And it's just boxing.
I ain't heard a credible argument yet, man. I ain't heard a credible argument. Nobody can't tell me, man, why would the story you how can you be against his story? Somebody who picked up the boxing lace, somebody who medaled, somebody who you say he can't box, but he got a Olympic medal around his neck though. But you tell me he can't box. Come on, the man tell you what he gonna do. The man ain't did nothing but stood up for his people. I just nobody to me to date has given me a credible argument why you can't like this or be down for Deontay Wilder, especially if you're American, especially if you black. It don't make sense to me at all, man. No one's gave a credible argument. I haven't heard one yet, man.
Yeah.
Not one yet.
Yeah.
Oh, because he can't box, he should learn. What you mean? Okay, so you telling me you gonna rally against this man because he need to learn more skills, but he's a 5-year champion. It don't make sense.
10 title defenses, bro. What kills me, though, main man, is when I listen to these cats and they give him no chance against Fury. It's just, oh my God, why are they having the third fight? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, why? It's just a waste of time. Like, Fury's going to beat the shit out of him, and what they say, and then what if his fans are going to say? Then what are they going to say? Like I say, they don't hate why. They want to just see what's going to translate to the fans. If Wilder was to lose the third fight to Fury, they're not really worrying about Wilder losing. They want to see how the fans go react to shit like that, and it's just crazy, bro. Because they pissed off because the fans have a credible, legitimate argument on that man getting cheated in his second fight and his first fight. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Wilder ain't coming out saying shit about it, so we can't say nothing about it. The fight's still going on. You know what I mean? But it's word.
We
bro.
Fighting on. It's gonna happen, and see it's all good. Like. Man, that night that Wilder lost, man, you know how many people got the best night of sleep they probably had in years? You know what I'm saying? Probably months, slept good that night. They just so happy that Wilder lost. I mean, the thing is, bro, this is an ongoing war, man. That was just one. People act like the first fight didn't exist. The same way that that Anthony Joshua had to come back against Andy Ruiz, make an adjustment. The same thing that Deontay Wilder. It's the same exact thing. A lot of people thought that Joshua shouldn't took the Ruiz fight.
Facts.
I'm like, what? I couldn't understand people at that time, money. I'm thinking like this dude got hit with one shot. He was boxing most of the fight. Okay, he just got hit with one shot. Equilibrium got knocked off. He lost every round after that. Pretty much almost similar to what Wilder. Wilder, when his equilibrium was gone in that fight, he could never get it back. Never get his legs back under him. He was pretty much done. Give him a chance to come back and make an adjustment. That's only but the fair thing to do. Everybody, Andy Ruiz's style was all wrong for him. His hands are too fast. It just, you know how many people said that, man? It ain't make no sense. Then that man came back and beat that man pretty much every round.
Every round.
Come on, bro. Give that man a chance. Give Wilder the same chance to make the adjustment, to come back and show everybody, nah, all I got to do is come back and make some adjustments, and I'm right back in this fight. If he knocked Fury ass out, I'm telling you, man, people going to be eating their words heavy.
Exactly, and that's all I want to see, bro. That's all. Like, if win, lose, or draw, give him his shot. Win, lose, or draw, give him his shot. If Fury beat him, guess what? Wash our hands. Damn, Fury got Wilder number, man. Fury the best. Give him that credit, but don't just sit up here and try to shit on a man and just, he don't deserve his shot. This and that. He need to take step aside money. He need to go learn this. Go. How much can you fucking learn? You know what I'm saying? And then a little bit of time that's gonna come back and help you in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So.
Man.
You know, at the end of the day, man, I just want people to put respect on Wilder's name. Treat him like a fucking world champion. Treat him like you treated fucking Anthony Joshua after he lost to Andy Ruiz or before he lost to Andy Ruiz. Because what he did for boxing is something great, just like what you're talking about other motherfuckers did for boxing. 10 title defenses ain't something easy to do. No matter what y'all want to say, who did he fight? This, that, man, we don't want to hear that shit. 10 title defenses ain't easy to do. And we see it put the greats in the fucking Hall of Fame. And if Wilder was to retire today, he would be in the fucking Hall of Fame. That's the creme de la creme of the fucking sport. Treat him like the fucking Hall of Fame he is, man. Get off that petty and all that bullshit, because I promise you, in the future, when you get to sit back and you motherfuckers old mans and you're talking to your grandsons and your kids, if you get to have kids and grandkids, and they get to talking about Deontay Wilder's career, he gonna be one of the baddest motherfuckers to ever lace up them gloves. Point blank period.
Yeah. You know? And why is Fury so reliable, man? Like, how do we know that Fury gonna come out and had two dominant performances like that?
Facts.
Like, remember, man, before the Wilder fight, he came off that Wilding fight and he ain't looked nearly as dominant. You don't know what kind of night that Fury gonna come in and have. Fury, one of them unpredictable dudes where you just don't know what mind frame he in. You don't know what type of night he gonna have. You just don't know. You know what I mean? And for people to think that Wilder can be totally counted out against a cat like that, no. Fury, he's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. Hell of a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you just don't know mentally when a dude who come from depression and mental issues, and a dude that just, you don't know what night he gonna have. And then his performances are not always constantly dominant like that. That was the first time we've ever seen Fury come out like that. Everybody just think that automatically it's gonna happen again. You just don't know. You know what I mean? Just don't know.
That's why it's kind
Then
of speculation. Like he come out and just dominate like that against Wilder. Man, like I said, I ain't the type to keep making up excuses and shit like that. In my eyes, I feel like something was off. I feel like something was wrong. Wilder ain't gonna come out and push the issue. If he ain't gonna come out and say, I feel like this and challenge that shit, then I'm gonna shut the fuck up. And I'm gonna say Fury won the fight and we got the third one coming up. But if Wilder come out in this third fight, beat the fuck out of this man, knock his ass the fuck out, it take all that shit away. But I want you motherfuckers to give Wilder the respect that he fucking deserves. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get ready and go and wrap. You know what I mean, man? I don't know if my brother fell off or something, bro. I don't know if you're on mute, man. I don't know. But if you're talking, we can't hear you, bro. Give him a chance to try to jump in on one. Just something must have happened where he had to fall off or something. But yeah, man, I just want y'all to give Wilder the fucking respect that he deserves, bro. You know what I mean? Like I say, don't hate the man because you don't like his fan base. There's a lot of that shit going on out here. Y'all don't like these fighters because y'all don't like the fan base, man. You know what I'm saying? What these dudes deserve, they deserve the credit and the respect. You know what I'm saying? And Wilder is one of them that most definitely deserve his respect and his credit. You dig what I mean? But I don't know what happened to my bro, man, but I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. Y'all been going for 2 hours now, man. I want to appreciate y'all for riding with me. Salute to y'all in the chat, man. Much love, much respect. You understand what I'm saying? Like I say, man, okay, if you say got disconnected, this phone down, y'all go subscribe to my brother, man, one of the realest that's doing it out here. You understand what I'm saying? One of the realest. And if you ain't subscribed to him, when you go subscribe to him, you're going to be happy I sent you there. You dig what I mean? But it's all love, y'all. It's much respect, man. Thank y'all for riding with me. You understand? Y'all keep it up. I want to say, man, if y'all seeing some things going on that's not right, man, y'all address that shit. You know what I mean? Don't sit back and just watch some bullshit happen and then go home and talk about it and say what you should have did, what you could have did. You understand what I'm saying? We all seeing what's going on in the world with this police brutality shit. We're taking a stand for this shit. We got our brothers on the front line. We got our brothers in the back doing great work as well, But I want to say salute to everybody that's standing up, that's standing strong, that's riding for the cause, that's real out there. You know what I mean? For the ones that supposed to be that supposed to be standing up, that supposed to be riding, that's on the bullshit, you need to look yourself in the mirror, man, and check yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Look yourself in the mirror and check yourself and understand. Once you walk outside that door, you're liable to get popped upside your motherfucking head just like the rest of us. You know what I mean? Stop acting like you better or that you like something that's so different because you want to stand on the other side and you think, oh, I'm going to make a change by saying this or by saying that or by trying to be on that side and saying it from both sides of the streets because you're not. You're not. You understand what I mean? You can get pulled up and get your ass murdered just like my brother on the side of me. You dig what I mean? So to everybody that's out there that's standing on the front line, much respect, salute to y'all. Y'all got my utmost gratitude, man. It's all love. I'm going to tell y'all like this. Stay safe, be smart, and make it home to your family, man. You did. Stay safe, be smart, make it home to your family. Salute to everybody in the chat that be riding with your boy Money, man. It's all love. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Once again, shout out to my brother King Palmer, you know what I mean, who lost his mother to this coronavirus fight, man. His father fighting for his life. My brother even diagnosed with the shit. So Mr. King Palmer, man, you get better, man. Salute to you, champ. You got all the respect and the love on this side, man. Like I said, if you need a shoulder to lean on, you got one from me. And you got the LDBC brothers that's standing up, that's standing strong behind you, man. Real brothers that got your back, champ. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, stay strong out there, man. And we here for you, man. You got our condolences, our deepest condolences, bro. And y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Money. It's the ANSBC movement. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, it's OG Money on PayPal. OG Money on Cash App. Trey Hampton 52 on gmail.com on PayPal. You dig? If you can't, just hit the thumbs up, man. Keep riding with your boy. Like, share the video, tell a friend and tell a friend to subscribe, and we gonna keep it pushing, man. Big dog styles, man. Y'all stay safe out there, yo.